Yeah, I'm back with another video. Yeah, now I'm on this thing called what I should call it, boldness. Screens out the weak in relation to women. You know, as of late, maybe y'all have heard I have a whole bunch of numbers, hundreds of numbers. Well, I chopped down a lot of them so far. Probably over 200 now, so I'm down to maybe 200 and something. Less than that if I'm fortunate, because it takes a long time to kind of weed these women out, but not really. But what I'm getting on is boldness. I just start sending text messages to women, just asking them to come over. Yeah, mind you, I haven't called these women in a while, some of them, but I noticed like a little pattern. Like some women, most of the women will be kind of appalled. I ain't that type of lady and all that crap. I just asked to come over. I don't even say smash. Sometimes I lead that if the conversation start going to that direction. They start digging and asking more questions, like most women typically do. I just kind of lead into it, but I don't be that crude with it. But they know what I mean. Now, some of the women are kind of like blow past that, and they still be trying to hook up dates and all that. So I keep them in my phone. I'm saying, oh, this lady has a cool spirit about her, and that's what I do. Like the women who just blow me off, I just delete them. They don't even realize that's what I'm doing. They trying to screen them out. Now, I talked to one woman. I know the chick liked me or whatever. She a little bit older than me, whatnot. But you get just like one of them single mothers. This lady, man, the older, late 40s and all that. I'm like, man, like this lady probably barely had men talking to her. See, that's the thing, fellas. Like when the women get up in age and all that, dudes don't be stepping to them like that, man. Because the thing is, guys around their age range, they don't really step to women like that on the street like that. Women, like older women, they typically get dudes from their jobs, association. That's typically how it is. Younger women's a little bit easier because they be like in school settings and educational settings, and they still club and party and go to lounges and bars like that. But older women, they more relaxed, and they have a more simple lifestyle that revolves around their children, if their children still live at home and all that crap. So I'll be one to say, like, I'm the last dude you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not be, but come on, man. These women be going weeks, months, unless they messing with their baby daddy, and a lot of times they're not. So I ain't gonna say a lot of times they're not. It's mostly they're not. So I would say that mostly. Maybe that's the same thing as a lot. But yeah, we was conversing back and forth. She seemed like she was down with getting the room and all that. First I asked can I come over her spot. She didn't want to do that, talking about her children and all that. Okay, well, we should rent a room then. Then she gonna say, yeah, then, I'm cool with that. And then she gonna say, she can cook or bring some food or something like that. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, we can set up something. What you got going on this week? Everything seems smooth and all that. Then she gonna hit me with a text talking about she wants something more and all that crap. See, that's the thing. Y'all start overthinking. Y'all start overthinking the situation. Like more, like you're not gonna. Like I said in the prior video, ladies, y'all are in a dire situation. It's not y'all, for some odd reason, y'all think men want to actually like we don't want to be your friend in the way that you want a friend, or you want some kind of companion or something. We don't want to be that. We don't want to be connected with you in that way. We want to have sexual access to you, and we want to chill with you, talk, shoot the breeze with you, as they say back in the day. And if something developed from that, then we cool with that. Like, we're not eager to jump in a relationship with you. There's really no benefits for us to do that. You know, that white picket fence and all that rosy, cutesy stuff, that's not really appealing, really. Not to black men these days, man. We out here struggling. We got too many things against us, man. The system is working against us. Everything is set up for women to benefit, Caucasian persuasion to benefit. So that's what we on. Like, it ain't no malice or nothing. That's what I'll be wanting y'all ladies to understand. It ain't no malice. It ain't no hatred. It ain't no, we don't like black women and all that. We just, as a man get older, past his 30s, 35 on up, we get relaxed and mellow. Like, yeah, we want to smash, and that's pretty much our main thing. We're just going through life, just kind of taking it easy and getting in what we fitting in and all that stuff, literal and figuratively. Yep. So that's what I want y'all ladies to understand. It ain't that, all men are dogs. We just get to a certain point in our life that the things that, we've been growing up hearing is what we should be seeking. Relationships and all that, marriage and all that, it's not appealing. Waking up to you every day for what? Like, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, what is the purpose? You might have a man, he might value his space. A lot of men value their space. They don't have to be told when to come home. They don't have to they don't have to check in. They can just do their own thing. Like, that's valuable to a man up in age, 35 and up. Probably men younger than that. So it's like, some guys, they think, they had him a wife and all that. It makes them complete. Well, go ahead and do it then. You think that makes you complete? I'm curious about having children. I wouldn't mind having children, but I just realized some children is like a luxury, man. Like my brother, 20-something plus years military, man, he has children now. He started late, but he can afford them, man. He can afford children. He lives in a nice big house in Texas, him and his wife. So he can afford children. If you want to have children, you should have at least 6 figures in your bank, be earning that yearly or something. You want to have children. Or live in a city where, less than 6 figures can carry far. But, you're trying to get up out of poverty, or you're trying to be in a situation where you can enjoy life to the fullest while you can. You don't want to be locked down with no family like that, man, with no woman telling you y'all gotta pick up the kids at 8 and all that shit. Nothing wrong with that if that's what y'all like. You want to sit down at the soccer game, all that football game. Well, if that's what you like. I don't like football like that. I've played it, but I'm not a big sports fan except boxing. So, all that stuff don't appeal to me. Going to the sports game and all that. And really, I'm not into sports like that because I'm not a cheerleader kind of dude. So I don't put my hopes and dreams into what another man can do. Now, I admire what another man can do. That's probably why I like boxing. But I ain't gonna be all like, no, yeah, man, do it, man, do it. Yeah, so That's all that is. So yeah, so ladies, let's get up on it. You know, a lot of y'all out here, man, y'all just y'all still think men is bashing, man. Like, I'm just trying to bring a perspective that y'all probably haven't heard before. You know, I'm trying to bring a perspective y'all probably haven't heard, and you know, guys are really trying to tell y'all at a certain age, it's not really about, we're still stuck on the past as childlike mindset. It's not a childlike mindset. It's just like, okay, we want to talk to you, we want to get to know you, we want to hit it, we want to have a, I guess you can call it friends with benefits type of thing. We content with that. Y'all not content with that, mainly because a lot of y'all have bills and y'all want a man to help y'all out that way. Y'all say it's companionship and all that, but what's gonna really go down in a relationship? Y'all gonna be in the house talking. You know, you think men really just want to go sit at the park and all? See, lonely men would do all that stuff. See, that's what y'all need to look for, ladies. Y'all need to look for lonely men. But the caveat to that is, when y'all find those guys, y'all are turned off by a lonely guy. But a man would want those things. You would want a woman to, he would want a woman to do all that cutesy stuff with. Guys out here are content going places by themselves. I'll go to the movie theaters by myself, the clubs by myself. I used to go with dudes like that, but I'm more of a lone wolf. I guess you can call me kind of like a Sigma kind of male. I've always been that kind of guy, that lone wolf kind of guy. So even though I can make friends easily, I can make friends pretty easily. That's always been my charm, I guess. But yeah, y'all gonna have to find y'all a guy who's lonely, and y'all gonna have to accept that he's lonely, accept that he's in the same state of mind as you are, or similar. And stop looking down on men and calling them thirsty and all that crap. That's what you want, right? You want that relationship cutesy stuff. Hold hands, walk in the park. You got certain men out here, they're those kind of guys where they got to be up under a woman. But you got a lot of men like me that are emerging, who are content with just, having a rotation of women or a few women, or even one woman to hit up every now and then. Maybe do things with, but smash. Go about our daily life, work, whatever. But the older you women get up in age, you're not going to find guys around your age who is willing to just jump into a relationship with you. And that's why I know a lot of women be lying and be hitting me back with those messages after I send the text I send. Talking about, I got a man now. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not that you don't look attractive. No, you don't. Men are not really jumping into relationships like that. A man in his 30s, late 30s, unless you a dime, and they're not dimes, they're all right. Unless you a dime, and the guys do that to lock dimes down. Because they want to really be in a relationship, and that's why they still cheat on the side. Guys cheat because they don't really value the relationship aspect as a woman does. We don't really value that. Being locked down, we don't like that feeling. Being told when to come home, where you been? We don't like none of that stuff. As a man get up in age, especially a man that's been on his own, he don't want to be checking in and all that stuff. He want to roam and do what the hell he want to do. And you find a lot of men out here like that. You still got some traditional men who put those kind of men down. Do you, shit. I know it's hard, fellas, of the old school ways. Y'all got daughters and y'all don't want to run across guys like me. That's the way of the world. Blame feminism and all that shit. But all right, folks, I'm out.